Hi, welcome. Dr. Rose here, and I'm here to help you design your vision board, to construct your vision board. Now, you may ask, who needs a vision board? Basically, anyone who has a vision of what they want to manifest in their life, a dream, a goal, a desire, whatever that may be, a vision board is an excellent tool to help you manifest those things in your life, to get the things that you want out of life. And you may say that makes no sense. How can something as intangible as a vision board do that? I mean, what power does it have? Now, I'm going to tell you personally, I started constructing vision boards for myself almost a decade ago after reading Jack Canfield's Success Principles book. And since that time, I'm now on my fourth vision board because the majority of things, I would say 95% of the things that I would put on those vision boards would manifest itself within a couple of years. It was just amazing. And since that time, I encourage all of my clients, when I go out and do workshops, I encourage the workshop participants to get a vision board, to make a vision board. Even in my book, Bloom 7 Steps of Personal Transformation, I discuss vision boards. I discuss my personal experience with it and the great things that have been able to manifest in my life, as well as my clients' personal testimonials about designing their vision boards and how, in a matter of some clients, 24 hours having dreams or goals that had eluded them for 30 years to manifest itself. So what do you have to lose? Nothing. You have all of your dreams to accomplish. So let's talk about what's needed to construct a vision board. Vision boards are a 5-step process. I discuss it in my book. The process includes choosing, first of all the pictures and visual representations that you want to have included on your vision board. So as you can see here, I have tons of different magazines, and any magazine in your house could work because it's not so much of the magazine itself. You see, I have some HGTV, Coastal Living, Southern Living, of course, all of my old magazines here. It's not a matter of the magazines, it's what's included in there. So some things you can have in there or stories that have nothing to do with you, but it could be words that really stand out as far as in regards to what it is you want to achieve in your life. For instance, these are some of the words that I've pulled out. Travel. Love to travel. So I definitely want to include that, as I've included on past vision boards. I want to include it on the one that I'm doing now. This says a new life. I'm pretty happy with my life now. But some people may see that and say that's great, but I'm going to probably cover that up and put dream life, because I would love to have the life that and achieve the goals that I have set out for myself to achieve in the next couple of years. It could be pictures. You see, it's a couple here looking at each other lovingly. I have a picture here of a beach house because I would love to live near water at some point in my life. And I always have a picture of my girl Oprah. Years ago, in one of my first early vision boards, I included a picture of her. And over the years, I've had an opportunity to meet her, get pictures taken with her, and also to be filmed for an expert on one of her own network shows. So, and trust me, it's not that I've railroaded people. You don't have to railroad people to make these dreams happen for yourself, because once you set out to put these visual representations, whatever they may be, on a board, it's amazing. The power is a lot of times out of your hands, but it's amazing how the universe works to make these manifest itself in your life. So again, you have nothing to lose. So you want to choose all your pictures. You want to cut them out. So definitely you want to have a pair of scissors. Some people will get markers or stencils. I've had some elaborate vision boards over the years where I've used stencils and stenciled the words that I wanted to stand out. You may want paste if it's going to be a construction, or I should say a poster board you're going to use. But basically get all your tools together. Computer, I have my computer here. Computer is helpful if you can't find exactly maybe a word or two or phrase that you want to include on your vision board. Maybe you can print it up in some nice visual program on your computer and print that out and put it on it. But basically any tool works. If you just have magazines, scissors, and some tape or some paste, that'll work as well. One thing I want you to keep in mind that's extremely important, if nothing else, please keep in mind, I don't want you doubting your ability for something to manifest or something to occur in your life. So I don't want you to, if it's your dream to one day live on the coast and you see a beautiful picture of a home, a coastal home in a magazine, and you say to yourself, oh, that'll never happen, so I won't put it on my board. It's not up to you to decide what's possible and what's not possible. Trust me. Trust me. Some of the things that have occurred, and you can read about them in my book, for myself as well as my clients, it was beyond, a lot of people's wildest dreams that this could actually happen in their lives, but it happens. And it's a process that I'm not going to get too much into now because, again, you can read about it in Bloom, but it's like the world, the universe, whatever you want to believe in, your God, it starts working. All of this stuff starts working in conjunction to make these things occur. Many years ago, after graduating grad school and having a debt of student loans, there was a private school that I wanted my sons to attend, but it was no way possible that I could afford to send them to this school. To just make a long story short, I did put a picture of this school on one of my vision boards, which I had displayed in my home. And people would come in and come out and they'd see it and they'll ask about the school. Many of them had never even heard about it. But about a year or two later, I had a friend of mine to call me to inform me that she met someone who was affiliated with the school and they had scholarships available and I should have my son apply for it. Long story short, he was able to apply and finish out his high school year there, and this tuition was over 20 grand a year. And my 16-year-old son now was able to go and start middle school there and get his schooling paid for. And he's a junior now, so he has one more year left. And again, this was something I didn't need to figure out before putting this picture on my board. How is it going to happen for me? Just put it on there. It's not for you to figure it out. It's just for you to say, okay, this is what I really want in my life, and I'm going to display it. I'm going to set the stage. I'm going to create the energy that's going to allow this stuff to happen if it's for me. So again, choose your board. I just showed you some of the boards that I've had over the years, the poster board, the shadow box. This time around, I'm going to use another shadow box, but it's a smaller version of one. And I got this from, I think it was Home Goods. You can find it probably in any of your Bed Bath & Beyond or Michael's or what have you. But I paid probably just about $14 for it. But it's a shadow box that lifts open. So basically, I have my pictures and words here, and I'm just going to put them on it. I'm just going to place them where I want them. I'll put me a pin in there to secure it. If it's a board, use paste, your basic school paste, whatever you need to fix it. So I'm going to put the different pictures here. For instance, magical, I want to have a magical life, so put that in there and just get started. Just place them. Have the placement be meaningful for you. Have it be beautiful for you. And again, the final step of creating your vision board is to display it. Display it somewhere where you're able to see it every day. Don't finish your vision board and then tuck it under your bed, which I've had a friend recently tell me she did with hers. And after we talked, she said, I'm going home and getting it from underneath my bed. Don't place it under your bed. Don't put it in a closet. Don't let dust gather on it somewhere where you will never see it. You want to have it somewhere visible. I've had people who've read the book email me to say that they have created family vision boards, which they prominently display in the kitchen or in the dining room so their family can see it on a daily basis. And they're talking about the things that they've been able to achieve, and their children even using the language of that things are possible and that they can curb, because they've been able to see these children how this stuff is starting to manifest in their life, and it's exciting to them. Now, this is information, if I'd known about this years ago when I was a kid and started young to actually believing that we have some type of power in making our dreams and visions come true, I can only imagine where many of us would be in life. But I think that pretty much covers the steps. You want to find the pictures that have meaning to you. You want to elicit some emotional reaction when you look at this vision board. You want to make it representative of who you are and what you want in life, not just what you think is possible, but what you want in life. Hang it so you can see it day in and day out, and watch all your dreams come true. So get out there, get all the material you need, get your vision boards created, and please email me or send me a social media picture of your vision boards when they're complete. I would love to see them, and I'd love to hear the stories about how the things are manifesting in your life, because I guarantee you they will be.